Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Arthur and you're watching Dirt Hammers Off-Road Media. Today I'm sitting inside my daily driver, which is a truck that I bought new in 2006. It is a Dodge Ram 1500, and today in this video I want to do an install on a phone mount. I've had this truck, like I said, since 2006, bought it new, and I've never installed a device holder or any kind of phone mount in the truck. I just got a couple little cubby holes. I just always throw the phone in there, but I come across a company that's called A-Tach mounts, and they actually have a pretty unique or a nice mounting system for this truck. I liked it so much, I liked the idea and the design so much, I went ahead and got one for my wife's Pathfinder, and we'll do a video on that as well later. But today I'm going to show you how to install this in the Dodge Ram 1500. This is a 2006 to 2008 install. They do make a phone mount for these trucks all the way from 98 to 2020, so there's a pretty good model range there that you can select from. So let's get started. We'll take a closer look at the components and how to install this. Okay, so before we get started or go any further, let's go over some of the parts and part numbers. If you can't see the part number in the video, I'll put some more information down in the description. But this is the A-Tach mount, part number 50174. And you can see what model trucks it fits there. Ram 1500, 25 all the way up to 5500 series trucks, 2006, 2008. Then this is the magnetic holder. This would be the piece that actually mounts to that bracket. This is going to be a magnetic piece. There'll be a magnetic piece that sticks to your phone, but this will mount to it. This is the A-Tach mount. Part number is going to be 10801, and I'll put all this information and the link to where you can search for your vehicle and more information about the mounts down in the description, so make sure you check that out. Okay, so step one is to clean the area where the mount's going to go. Okay, this is the actual phone mount here. It's labeled top, and there's a bottom, but there's a label on to indicate top. You can see that there. And the best desired location for this is in the top or the lower cubby hole. You got two of these, and you want to mount it to the far left or to the far right in either one of these locations. Okay, if you put it in the center, you'll notice the center of these they're kind of a little flexy there. It is just plastic, you can see here, but it's a lot stronger over here in the sides just because of the way the dash is made. So the first thing we want to do is we want to clean these. Basically just some rubbing alcohol. You want to make sure you get, if you have any Armor All or things like that present, make sure we just clean this. There is a little bit of adhesive tape that is on the mount itself. You can kind of see that's kind of why you clean it. So make sure you get all the dirt and grime. I'm going to go over that one more time just to make sure, because that was pretty nasty and dirty. I haven't decided where I want to mount it. I'll probably mount it to the far left. I need to look at this a little better on these bottom and upper cubby holes. So now we got it clean. Okay, now that we got that clean, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the mount, I'm going to go all the way to the far left in this corner here. So I'm going to remove a little bit of backing tape that's on the double-sided tape. Okay, so I decided where I want to put this. I'm going to put it to the far left. So I've already got the double-sided tape started, so I'm going to remove the piece on the bottom. And you're going to see this little ledge. You're going to attach that just inside the little ledge or lip on the cubby hole. Secure that there. And then now we're going to remove the tape off the top, and we're going to kind of lightly compress or push this down to get it underneath the next lip. And there you go. That's in place. Now that we got the device mount installed, we're going to install the device holder. Now, one little tip is that you could go ahead and install this piece onto the holder, and then, you know, position it where you want it, make sure it's ideal. I kind of test fitted this prior to the video, and this is kind of where I knew I wanted it, and I like the location. This will put the device far enough away that I can still get to my fan motor controls, the radio. But we'll go ahead and attach this. It's basically just a ball swivel joint. We're just going to go ahead and pull that off for now. You're going to need a #1 Phillips screwdriver, which is just a small Phillips screwdriver. It comes with supplied screws. It comes with 4 of them, and the holes are already pre-drilled. So let's go ahead and get some of these started. Okay, now once we get that mounted, we can go ahead and install the magnetic piece. Put the little threaded collar back on. And this is just a little ball socket joint. Go ahead and push it back on. Start the tension ring. Just go ahead and get it started. Okay, so in the kit, it comes with two magnetic pieces with adhesive backing. One is just a solid round piece or a disc. This could be used for if you have a phone without a mounting case. Since I have a mounting case on mine, we're going to use the larger kind of rectangle shaped one, and we'll actually take the phone case apart. Once we take the phone case apart, we'll actually adhere this to the inside of the phone case. It's paper thin. There'll be plenty of room in here. So you get a rectangle piece that's larger in size to use if you have a phone case. If you don't have a phone case on your device, you can use the little round disc piece as well, okay? So let's go ahead and get that in there, get it installed. Okay, so I got the phone case off of my phone, which is an iPhone XR. I got the backing started to peel it off here. So now what we want to do is I'm going to try to center this up in the phone case. I've already cleaned it with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. Just going to place this down and see if I can check and see how well it's lined up. You know, you might want to try to just make sure you get it centered. You can put it anywhere you want to, but for me, I'd kind of like to have it centered in the phone case, equally distanced. And the larger rectangle piece gives you a little bit of options when you're mounting the phone. You can kind of move it up a little higher, a little lower, one side or the other, but I think I'm going to put that right there. That looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and finish peeling off the back. Well, and now that we got our phone case back on, and you can see the sticky pad on the inside there. Unfortunately, I have a clear phone case, so you can kind of see where the magnet is stuck on there. You could flip that over and stick it to the phone, and it would just, you know, at that point it would just be a black rectangle. You wouldn't necessarily see the adhesive. I'm not too worried about it. But now that you have this ready to go, just stick it on there. You can actually turn it sideways. You can do the portrait mode, and also, you know, this is adjustable. Let's see, I already tightened it up a little. So if we'll just loosen it up, you can kind of, you know, tighten this down where you want it, what kind of angle. But, you know, typically something like this facing towards you. And as you can see, I can still get to my fan controls, my temperature, everything. I can still get to the radio volume. These are still accessible, your radio station numbers. From where I'm sitting, I can see 4, 5, and 6, but I may have to lean up to see 1, 2, and 3, but I really don't use those a lot. I stay on one station typically most of the time, but really neat device. I have a little over like 41 bucks in both pieces, and I think that's a pretty good deal so far. But I'm going to do a product review on this later, and you know, use it for a couple weeks, see how I like it, and come back to y'all with a product video review and see how see how I like it and give you some of my thoughts on it. Mount is, you can just jump in your vehicle, throw the phone up there, and you're ready to go. There's no trying to slide it in something, trying to get it fit. There's nothing mounted up to the windshield that's blocking your view. So it's real easy to access. If you're looking for instructions, driving directions, whatever it may be. Now you can easily and safely navigate somewhere. Hands-free calling when you want to call somebody, so that's really nice. Hand-free calling, so there's a lot of nice options to have this. It keeps you a little safer when you're driving. A little less distraction is always good. Just use your best judgment and best practice, but this is just a really good way to jump in the car, put your phone up, and go drive, get to work, go pick up the kids, whatever you got to do. And your phone's not falling down in between the seats or rattling around or stuck in a cubby hole somewhere. Okay guys, so there's a video on how to install the A-Tach mount in a 2006 to 2008 Dodge Ram pickup truck. This is a really cool mount. I'm excited to use it, and like I mentioned earlier, I'll do a product review video on it. And but I'm gonna leave you all the information you need to know about it down in the description below, so make sure you subscribe, like the video, and I like to hear some comments if there's a specific mount that you like. Doesn't necessarily have to be for the Dodge Ram 1500, but if it is, let me know. But if there's something else out there that works really well for you, drop that down in the comments section. I'd be glad to read that and respond back to you. And I'll put all the information, like I said before, down in the description, so give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, like, and check out A-Tach mounts. Thanks for watching.